Hey subbies and friends, this is Lady T. I'm on my way out the door and I'm about to do my hair, but I just wanted to talk to you about a topic that's been on my mind. Recently, a couple months ago there was some issues where Shea Moisture put like a video out, and it was basically with a whole bunch of non-black girls, we'll just say that, basically making it as if Shea Moisture was for them. You know, just kind of almost felt when I saw the little mini commercial or whatever it was, it seemed like they were excluding black women. You know, it almost felt like a betrayal. I just wanted to talk about it, but I got to do my hair and get ready for work. So I figured I would do both, so I hope you don't mind me planning my hair while I talk about this. You know, I basically moisturized my hair this morning. I got up a little early, threw some Bantu nuts in. Now I'm just making sure all those twists are out so I can throw my hair right back in a quick style. I don't have time to really fluff for a twist out. I'm about to put some of this Eco Styler gel on my edges and then throw my little scarf on. But basically, a couple months ago, I heard about Shea Moisture basically trying to play around or do something with their marketing where they had a whole bunch of non-black looking women or whatever, non-African American or Afro textured women in their video. And you know, I think it's great that they're trying to reach broader audiences, because that's a sign. That's what most businesses do. They always usually try to, you know, be inclusive so they can get everybody's money, right? They don't just want your money, they want everybody's money. The problem is with some companies is there's nothing wrong with growth, but there's something wrong with completely just forgetting the people who helped you get even popular. Y'all gonna have to forgive me because I actually am driving. I know, don't do this, don't try this at home. I was trying to record a video in my bathroom today about Shea Moisture, but unfortunately this camera keeps dying because I don't understand space. But anyway, what I was saying is I felt like it was a bit of a betrayal what Shea Moisture did. I feel like, you know, it's like when, you know, it's nothing wrong with wanting to expand your brand, but it is something wrong with betraying the people who help make that brand popular. I mean, clearly Shea Moisture created their product from what it appears for women with naturally curly hair. Yes, maybe they didn't specify black women, but real talk, we put you on, okay? Wasn't nobody else talking about no Shea Moisture. And first of all, your name is Shea, as in African shea butter, and then moisture. Black people with curly hair are the main ones who focus on moisture. But you know, the bottom line is, you know, I used to love their Shea Moisture castor oil with the one with castor oil. That was like the only one I really liked by them. I wasn't crazy about none of the other products. They were okay, but I wasn't crazy about them. You know, my hair tends to like more of a leave-in conditioner anyway, and Shea Moisture has a lot of creamy, thick based products. One thing I liked about Shea Moisture is that they did have a lot of shea based products, shea butter based products, which I love because I love shea butter, but I just can't purchase them anymore. I know they apologize and all that, but it's like a person who shows you their true colors. You can apologize all day, but once you show someone your true colors and your true agenda, you can't take it back. That's why you have to be very mindful of what you put out there. My biggest concern with Shea Moisture is I do feel it was a bit of a betrayal. And you know, I personally, this is me, I'm not saying everybody else should do this. Shea Moisture is a great product, and they have so many lines committed to people with different textures and different hair situations. But the reason I will no longer be purchasing it hit a really deep chord with me. You know, I really get aggravated with people, places, and things that treat black people as if we're arbitrary or silly or fools. And like, you know, it was almost like, oh yeah, I wanted to start with you because you were just my first, you know, you were my beginning, but you were not the end. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, okay, you were good, you put me on, but now I want to get even bigger, and I'm gonna just, in order to appeal to these people, I have to leave you behind, you know? And that's completely false, you know? Yes, of course, if you're white with a different texture, you're not gonna, and you see a bunch of black girls with curly hair, you may not want to buy that product. But the reality is Shea Moisture really for white girls with curly, you know, straight hair, or even a looser curl pattern? Possibly. You know, hair is hair. But the thing is, you know, that's why I'm not a big fan of trying to reach everybody, because when you try to hit everybody, you're gonna miss, okay? I'm not a big fan of that, but I just personally feel like they showed their true colors, and I really can't go back. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, at the end of the day, I like Shea Moisture, but there's a lot of different hair products out there. I don't have to be committed to you. You know, thankfully we live in a time where there's so many different natural hair products out that we have options. So when you make a certain mistake, it's like you got to be very careful. You may not come back from it. I'm not telling anybody they shouldn't use Shea Moisture. Do whatever floats your boat. Oh, I know he mad. Do whatever floats your boat. If you love the brand and you committed to it and you sincerely feel they're sorry, then go for it. I don't believe they're sorry. I think sometimes you do things and it shows how you feel about a group of people, you know, or, you know, I just don't understand how you can have compassion for your committed, loyal customers and pull a move like that, you know, because it was very hurtful. You know, the natural hair community is not just some, you know, as much as people want to make it like a trend and all that, that's cool. There's a lot of people out there, you know, on the bandwagon or whatever. The natural hair community, the root of it is people who really have a concern for their natural hair and the connectedness to African American culture and experience. And you know, that's the core. So when all those people chasing trends who aren't paying attention lose interest, you're going to still be looking to those people who are committed and loyal, and that's the people who are committed to their natural hair. They're the ones who are going to be the long-term customer, and those are the ones you don't necessarily want to take off. But I just personally, like, I go to the store and it's very disheartening because I see the Shea Moisture. I go to Family Dollar, places that are convenient. You'll always see Shea Moisture, and I have to walk by it and look for something different, you know. And sometimes I used to get a lot of my hair products online because you don't see a lot of natural. You do see more natural hair products in the stores, but I tend to use some of the more classic hair products, not a lot of these new ones out, but I am trying to expand a little more on which products I use, not just trying to stick with the same ones I've always used. So I do got a couple that I want to try in the future, but I just wanted to know what you guys feel about Shea Moisture. Do you have the same struggle I do? Like, now I go to the store, I see Shea Moisture and I just look past it. You know, I don't even care about the new lines they have out, which it sucks because that would have been a great line to try because they do have a lot of different formulas or hair products, but a lot of these hair products are basically recycling the ingredients and adding probably one ingredient. And that's one thing Shea Moisture is infamous for. You know, you can tell Shea Moisture is about that hustle because they will put one ingredient, highlight it, and then say it's a whole new product when it's probably just one ingredient different than all the rest, and it has the same core. So again, it goes back to that, nothing wrong with being a hustler, but when you get into hustle mode where you starting to get shady and shisty, that's when I have to turn the other cheek, because at the end of the day, you only have power with your money. And if a company is that bold to do what they did, to literally, like, and I just really feel it was like a betrayal. It was like, you know, first I'm making products for you, and as soon as they get these mixed girls in there that's probably liking their product, then let's go to the next level. Oh, they feel it was the perfect opportunity to do something like that, which it wasn't a good time because there was so much controversy in the natural hair community with, you know, these mixed textures and texture discrimination, and then you got white girls pretending they're black, and then you know, you got the mixed girls saying they have the same struggle. Who knows? Okay, it was all kind of controversy, and then Shea Moisture just went boop. Who knows what Shea Moisture was thinking? It was a complete disconnect, and it just seemed like it was a money move. You know, it was one of those things where let me just jump in and get, my brand is getting so big now, let me get bigger, because if I don't have that white dollar, I must not be making it. I must not be that big. But you're not going to have the white dollar anyway, because you're brand is too embedded in the black culture, and people understand that. It's even your name, Shea Moisture, it's for people who are looking for curls and trying to get moisture. Okay, I don't think I've ever heard a white person talk about shea butter. I'm sure they probably know what it does, but I've never heard a white person talk about shea butter. In fact, I've never even heard a white person, when they refer to their hair, say it needs moisture. I've heard more white people say it's too moisturized, it's too limp, it's too oily. I've never heard of any white person say I want more moisture to my hair, or I'm going to use a butter. Okay, so that right there was a disconnect. And not knocking anybody's hustle, because I wish Shea Moisture all the best, but I personally, because I have this deep connectedness to black people and the natural hair movement, you know, natural hair and my natural hair experience, I cannot feel comfortable supporting a brand or a company that did something like that. You know, it's like, and it's not just Shea Moisture. There's a lot of things that's been happening that do happen with black people and how we get treated as consumers, you know. and it's just, that's a whole nother topic. But I just wanted to tap in today and talk to you guys, because this was one of those videos I wanted to make, but I just wasn't on that video grind how I should be. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get my butt focused back on the road until I get to work, and I'll talk to you real soon. Let me know your ideas about this. Please feel free to see, I'm people beeping. I'm not as crazy as I'm acting right now. This is life though, y'all. This is the real deal. Sometimes you got to get it in when you can get it in, and this is what this 30-day video challenge is showing me, that you always have time to do things. You just have to be creative. You know, you can't go the linear straight arrow way all the time. You have to know what you're good at, what your strengths are. But this will not be something I'll be doing again. It was just something I was determined to do, because my camera, I feel like I was trying to, it was giving me obstacles on purpose where it wasn't letting me record. I was supposed to be doing this video while I was doing my hair this morning, this little puff, but unfortunately my camera just, I need space on my phone. So if you guys have any tips about how to get space on your phone, please leave it in the comment section. My sister gave me some ideas today about how I can save some of these files to my computer. But you guys let me know what you feel about Shea Moisture. Are you still using Shea Moisture? Did you forgive Shea Moisture? Are you over it? Do you feel people are overreacting? Let me know, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. I'm on my way to work, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.